Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Moros here. Today we're just doing a quick little strato launcher. It looks a little ridiculous. Those tanks on the bottom are counterweights because the vessel on the back was a little bit heavy and I didn't feel like taking it off, so I did a vertical takeoff. And it kept flipping over when I would launch it. Which is, no good. No good. This wasn't the smoothest launch ever. It was my first attempt at designing something other than just a normal rocket. I don't really normally build aircraft. I'm used to building giant rockets and stuff for like interplanetary missions. But this is not usually something I do, and as you can see, I have not quite learned yet because this I could literally only get to orbit. That was it. I can't design an SSTO. I'm trying right now, so I can do an SSTO mission just to any of the planets, basically. But I figured like this was kind of like a simulation, like one of those commercial space flight rockets, and if it was like launched from a plane, and instead of just going up and down, it'll take you into orbit. And it was relatively cheap. I think in the Kerbal Center it was only about 33,000, whatever. I don't know what the money in Kerbal is, if I'm being 100% honest. But yeah, as you can see, this had like just barely enough delta V to get into orbit and then eventually come back down. I was very worried about that. Oh, and don't worry about the ugly textures. I'll get that fixed. I made a fresh install of Kerbal Space Program because the other one was just so fucking laggy, and I like doing stuff in stock KSP. There will be more modded Kerbal Space Program videos in the future, because I like to do like interstellar stuff, but I kind of gotta beef my PC up a little bit. I'm gonna be 100% honest. It's bad. And as you can see, they're taking the fairing off. Made the red go away. So what it's gonna do is it's gonna circularize, and then after completing a couple orbits, I don't remember, I just time warped around a couple times, and I think I got some nice B-roll footage in here. If I remember correctly, I just watched and edited the footage, so I hope I would. But now we're just waiting. There we go. There's the burn. I don't know if I get a shot here. I don't think I do. Oh, maybe I do. Yeah, nice little cinematic shot of us burning. That plume is thanks to the waterfall mod. Can be easily installed. Just look up waterfall mod for KSP. It'll probably come up on either the forums or GitHub. And you just drag and drop it into your game data folder once you download it. That's a simple version, assuming you know how to use like WinRAR and stuff, but I will maybe I'll make a more in-depth video in the future about how to mod KSP, but for now, probably not. Also, I've been having this weird shit happen with KSP where, as you saw, I just couldn't delete my maneuver node until I moved it, where it locks my inputs. And I had input locker, but I don't have that on this install yet. I'm slowly working mods in just to see what causes problems and see what doesn't, because I know on average my stock KSP with no mods runs at about 70 to 80 frames a second. But what's it called? My like Interstellar and then my Outer Planets pack saves, they do not run that good. Like even with bigger craft on this one, I think the lowest I drop is like 30 to 20, but on my fucking Interstellar and Outer Planet pack saves, I'll regularly get to like 8 frames a second, which is pretty ridiculous. Pretty ridiculous. We're flying over the beautiful land of Kerbin. Got you guys some nice B-roll shots here from inside the crew cabin. I think this is where I start to burn. Yep, retrograde, and then we're gonna come back down and land. Oh, maybe I didn't time warp it through an orbit, but I got it into orbit. It looks like yeah, no, because I started in the middle, so I went almost all the way around. I had way more fuel than I thought right here. That engine was way more efficient than I thought, so I decided I'll just kill off most of my speed anyway and go ahead and... I wanted this to decouple, but it did not stay inside I wanted to like be in the cockpit when that decoupled, but it did not stay in the view. Here's me being dumb, trying to find the booster. I left this in here because I don't know why I thought this was a good option for finding my booster. And then I realized that I am dumb and cannot get it out of this spin. And I fumble with it for a little bit. You know, little too long, maybe. I cannot get it to stop rotating. It just keeps slowing down, and there we go. Okay, wait, I think I might have got it. Nope, almost. Here we go. There we go. It's gonna turn the other way because... Oh, I think I realized that I can turn SAS on. Yeah, there we go. And then I clicked everything but retrograde before finding it finally and turning SAS back off. Because I like falling through the atmosphere without it on. And then I think I'm tripping, but unless he's sitting in here upside down, shouldn't the ground be moving the other way when I look at it? You can see me, I think you can kind of see me trip about it in the footage here. Just kind of feel like the ground should be, like, if my butt is towards the heat shield, shouldn't it be going up, not down? I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm just tripping. But either way, here's a good shot of the plasma coming over the ship on re-entry. I think I might do a science mode playthrough. I could do career mode, just because, you know, career mode. But I feel like science mode would be just more fun, since you don't have to worry about funds. If I was going to do a career mode, I would want to do, like, for all Kerbal Kind or something. I will probably not do RSS. I will do RSS at some point, but I'm not that good at the game yet, and I want to kind of figure it out. Anyways, we are now flying over the surface of Kerbin, and we are blazing through the atmosphere, as you can see. I like to put extra large heat shields on pods because I want them to actually protect the Kerbal inside the pod. I just feel like putting the heat shield that just barely fits on the bottom, you know, might redirect some of the plasma, but this definitely does a better job. And you'll see here in a second, it does a very important job when landing. Because I am stupid and only put one Mark 1 parachute. Or not Mark 1, what's the normal one? Mark 16? I think that's it. You see me here fucking with whatever mods I do have installed. I'm just checking which ones. I'm pretty sure the only two I have on my toolbar and my stats look, see, 75 frames. Yeah, as you can see, this is an important job it's about to serve. This just takes so long, but since I'm sitting through it, you guys have to sit through it too. That's how this works. And with that, we slowed down, but not quite enough. I was not quite happy with that speed, but I was so done with this thing by this point that I said, fuck it, if this crashes and burns, we're gonna pretend like I have to go rescue him. But thankfully, in the end, our heat shield protected us. I literally, I almost cried right there. I thought my whole fucking craft exploded. I was like, oh my fucking god. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that little strato launcher design I came up with there. and let me know what you guys think. Drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe. I'm going to do more KSP content in the future, and I hope to see you guys later. Peace out.